In 1960, British ethologist Dr Jane Goodall and her mother arrived on the shores of Gombe Stream Chimpanzee Reserve in western Tanzania. Her goal was to study the chimpanzee population and gain a better understanding of these animals. What would follow would have far-reaching implications for our understanding in the intelligence and the emotions of animals. This is the story of David Greybeard. David Greybeard was a wild chimpanzee living in Gombe Stream National Park. He was recognisable by his silver facial hair, earning himself the name David Greybeard. Described by Dr Jane Goodall as a tolerant and kind chimpanzee, David was the first chimp to let Goodall observe him, and this paved the way for her landmark research on primates. Up until Goodall's research on chimpanzees, it was thought that they were vegetarian. However, Goodall observed David skillfully fashioning and employing sticks to extract termites from their mounds, using them as rudimentary tools. And Goodall observed David feasting on baby bush pig. This revelation shattered the notion that tool use was a defining characteristic of humans and highlighted the cognitive sophistication of chimpanzees. Chimps, just like humans, could problem solve, make tools, and ate more than fruits and leaves. When Goodall offered David a red palm nut, he refused it but squeezed her fingers, indicating that chimpanzees could understand language and intention. David also helped Jane with her research of other chimps by bringing others to the camp to be observed, and his tolerance of Jane meant that others in the troop warmed up to her. David and the chimps displayed complex social behaviours. They engaged in reciprocal grooming and cooperative hunting and maintained intricate social hierarchies within their community. By observing David and his troop in their native environment, Goodall was able to witness and document complex behaviours that would have been difficult to capture in laboratory settings. This research approach highlighted the significance of studying animals holistically, considering their ecological, social and cognitive dimensions for a comprehensive understanding of their abilities. Consequently, Goodall's observation of David Greybeard's behaviour had far-reaching implications for our understanding of animals. It helped us to recognise that many species possess cognitive capabilities and behavioural intricacies previously attributed solely to humans. David Greybeard's actions promoted the need for a more inclusive perspective of the animal kingdom and emphasised the importance of conserving and respecting all forms of life. Goodall believes that David Greybeard died during a pneumonia epidemic in 1968, yet his legacy lives on, and Time magazine named David one of the most influential animals that ever lived.